My chair. No, I'm playing with you, player. No, I'm not playing, but get over there. My language, my tone, I was playing.
We can
My tone was a little aggressive, but now we're gonna be okay.
I didn't even ask for shit.
Ow, you sat on my leg.
Hey. We're all friends here. Okay.
challenge.
Yeah, she likes to do that to me. She likes to just get right up in the face of authority. And, you know what?
Keep that attitude.
Golly, you know what? I'm gonna let it slide this time. Jamie, why don't you go ahead and open this up?
The rules, first of all, it's super casual. Don't be afraid to call out answers. There's no order.
Talk over each other.
Talk over each other. It's cool. We can edit everything down, edit out stuff, and mess up on a sentence. It's not a quiz, so there's no right answers. And we're going to talk about everything from watching sports to playing sports to sports marketing to athletes. And so just answer however you feel. There's no right or wrong answer.
Hold tight right before we click play. Por favor. All right. Do you want to start us off?
Why do you guys play sports?
I guess I started playing volleyball because I tried out every other sport first, and this was the only one I was. Well, I guess I wasn't starting out good as this, but it's a good way to stay in shape, and also like the social aspect of it, having friends, and I think it's also a good like confidence booster because you know you're good at something and it's fun. So.
Anybody else? Great answer, by the way.
Yeah, you have to stay. It helps you stay in shape, but then also it's a more fun way to get exercise, I guess. And I definitely like it because like you said, the social aspect. But also, when you have a really good play afterwards, you feel really accomplished. But then also you have to communicate with your partner. It teaches you social skills. You also have to be able to learn how to lose gracefully, and how to make mistakes and learn from them. So that's really helped me in other areas of my life.
Oh, you got it. Get in there.
I think these two just got it. I'm gonna shut it down right now. No, go ahead.
I was gonna say it's also a good like stress relief too. Like I know sand for me. Like if I'm stressed out about homework, like every time I get on the sand, that all goes away, and it's just you kind of just get to relax and let everything go.
Boys, give us some answers.
I like how fun and competitive it is. Yeah, playing volleyball.
Yeah. And I don't want to be fat. It works out okay.
Works out okay. Awesome. Well done. So you guys, obviously, everybody here plays beach. What other sports do you guys play? Is everybody a singular sport person or a multi-sport? Any multi-sport athletes?
Track.
Just do indoor.
I do track, indoor, and soccer.
Indoor doesn't count. That's not a sport. I'm kidding. Everybody's gonna be mad at me. So volleyball, track. Anything else? Softball.
I do a lot of yoga.
Yoga.
I run cross country.
Really?
Just like on my own though. I did run it freshman year.
Sounds like running.
Like
This is running.
I think it's just called jogging or yogging.
No, but
Soft J. Is that jogging?
I can compete with myself.
I don't doubt that. Shut up. No. What? What you say? What? Shut up, Caleb. What? Say it again. Say something. Okay. So, do you guys have any special rituals that you guys do before games or before a big match?
Just music, mostly.
Yeah.
I have like playlist, a go-to playlist.
Go-to playlist?
Stretching, rolling out.
Anna?
I used to have a terrible pre-workout pre-game. It was like eat a bunch of gummy bears, drink coffee, and then go play a game.
And then throw up.
And then win. Feel like shit.
That's hilarious.
That was in my younger life.
Okay, so I'm going to use Project Serve as an example because we're all here. If you guys were the coach of a big beach volleyball program, maybe Project Serve, maybe another one, what would you guys do differently to make sure that everybody in your practice had a wonderful, like a fun time? A great experience.
I have something. I would definitely focus on the mental part of the game. because if you have a positive attitude throughout the entire game, no matter how it's going, you play a lot better and you pick up your partner and everybody has a lot more fun.
Nice.
I would make them sing the ABCs while they play to get used to talking.
I like that. I like
It's actually
that.
really smart person. Probably giving people money because like money motivates me. So I feel like if my coach paid me to come to practice, I'd be like never miss a practice.
I think that's called being a professional athlete. I think it's illegal actually at your age. I may have to check the bylaws on that.
Well, if it's like option, like do you want this money or not? And
Like I just
it's
left it there on
not
the
like
bench.
illegal
Yeah.
technically.
Sitting there. Guys, like, research.
I think we got a future lawyer in the house.
Yeah.
She's like real calm, like monotone right there.
So, switching this up a little bit, I know you guys are older. Think back to when you were younger. If you switched places with your parents and you were on the sidelines and they were playing, what would you say to them? What would you say to them from the sidelines?
Nothing. I
Do
would
better.
let them play. I would
Yeah.
encourage them, but I would not. I would let them do their own thing. Let them have fun.
Really?
I'd say that
I doubt it, but that's what I'm going with.
Yeah. Really? Okay. Okay.
I'd say that hard work pays off. 'Cause I know it has for me. So
That's what you would tell your parents from the sidelines?
well, because I know when I first started, I really
Go Paula! Hard work pays off!
like that. Like maybe like in like between games or like out of practice, like keep working hard, you know, because it will pay
Good.
off.
Good.
Just to make
I'm just
sure
gonna
that
yeah, I think that's good.
to make sure that you're having fun while you're doing it, because if you're not having fun, there's really no point in doing it.
Yeah.
That sounds really cheesy, but it's true.
And plus, you play better when you're having fun.
Yeah, I probably wouldn't scream as much as my dad.
It's a little, you know what, we'll talk about that later. All right. So think about when you guys are really old, like my age, and you start having kids. What is going to be the first sport that you get your kids into, and what's going to be the first sporting event that you take your kids to?
We can play soccer first.
Yeah.
Oh, why? That's what I played first, and
Yeah.
I mean,
And you're a
It's
G,
running,
apparently.
it's a team.
Yep.
apparently. I would make them do swimming and volleyball because those are great sports for you.
I would start with gymnastics.
Yeah,
That's what I was
gymnastics.
gonna say.
That's what I did, and
Yep.
it helps the kids develop socially and gives them strength, and it's really easy for them to let out all their energy.
Not what boxing does.
It's a little safer than that, though.
Yeah, gymnastics.
I don't, I don't
a
think you really
two-year-old
want to put your kids in a boxing ring.
Kayla's not saying anything because she would love boxing. This one right here. So she's not saying anything. She's like, I would love to be knocking somebody out right now. What about sporting events?
I don't go to any, so.
What sports would you get your kids into?
I told these guys you were the ringer. You're not coming up with nothing,
No,
son.
sorry. I'll leave it. I'll pick it up.
Do you guys worry about getting hurt when you play?
No. Yes.
Yes.
Because I had an injury before, so I'm kind of paranoid about it sometimes. But not like during the game, but if I roll my ankle, then I freak out because I hurt my tendon. So
I feel like other sports are scarier than volleyball.
yeah.
Yeah.
Like football and soccer.
I worried more in indoor volleyball, but as soon as I came to the beach, I haven't had as many injuries during practices. While in indoor, I have bruises all over my legs from the wheelbarrow.
That's true. Yeah.
Diving all the time, yeah.
Who do you think are better athletes, guys or girls?
Guys.
Really?
Easy, hands down, yeah. Like,
You know,
we just have testosterone and we're faster, stronger, smarter.
I could debate.
right now.
I
I'm
could
Not
strong
in the
in
competition
the
game.
depends on
what sport it is.
It depends on what sport. It also depends on how much work you put into it.
Yeah,
I
the
like
person. It depends on the person.
Guys have an advantage, like physically, just with genetics. But like,
Sorry.
whoever works the hardest at the sport is gonna do better.
Exactly.
Like,
But like height matters too.
But
Like,
I
guys
think
are naturally taller.
It's beach volleyball, it's not indoor volleyball. Height does not matter as much.
In the higher levels though. Okay,
You
yeah.
can be defending.
I don't know.
You just got shot down.
Yeah, okay. But still, naturally.
I'm
guys.
defending the short people.
Do you have a favorite sports memory?
Sports memory.
Yeah, playing or watching, either way.
Personally, or like other people playing? Like us playing or them?
Either way.
Okay. I did a camp with the TCU coach, which was awesome, and I liked that.
For me, it was we're playing a game and it was a cap at 21, so like it was 20 all, and then I went up and I got this great swing and we won the game, and that helped us go on to the finals. So that was pretty exciting for me.
Yeah, that's so fun.
Who's the best athlete in the world right now?
Steph Curry.
Watched him yesterday?
Yeah.
If Steph Curry were to play Michael Jordan one-on-one, who would win?
Steph Curry.
Oh, wait, Michael Jordan in the prime or what age?
Oh, we'll go prime to
Okay,
prime here.
Michael
prime to
Jordan.
prime.
Okay, but
Right?
you
He's got the height.
you could debate that because there's better players now than there was when Michael Jordan played.
Yeah.
So technically, Curry would probably win. Mathematically, Curry would win.
They're
Have you done the
both great.
stats?
I would leave it up to how they're feeling that day. I don't know.
When you guys get older, like who do you want to be like? Who are some role models that you have? Athletes or
Beyonce.
non-athletes?
She's got it all.
Who?
Beyonce.
No, in all
Yes.
seriousness.
Why?
Well, she's gotta go now. She's like kind of a feminist, so she's really proud of herself, and she's done a lot of cool things. Everyone admires her. She has an amazing voice, family, a lot of money.
Money.
I don't have like specific role models, like one person, but I do have different aspects of people that I like. I like how humble they are or how inspiring they are, and I want to take all that and try to be the best person I can be. It's just me.
What are some other qualities that you guys admire in people, similar to what she was saying?
Humor.
Yeah.
That's a big
humor
one.
is a big one.
Hard work.
Kindness, like genuine kindness.
People are humble.
Yeah, down to earth.
When people are trustworthy, that's a big one for me.
And people don't complain.
What about when people mess up, right? So everyone makes mistakes. What happens when athletes mess up? What do you think about them?
Volleyball is based off of mistakes. You can't play the game without making mistakes. So I think that's why I love the sport so much, is because you can learn from it. So I don't think personally it's a big deal if you're trying to always become better and learn from your mistakes.
Well, also sometimes mistakes can benefit you. Like depends on the play, but if you go for a swing and you actually cut it and it gets the point, like that's a benefit.
Yeah, and I think that like some of the better athletes, they've learned like they get over their mistakes faster, because if you're still stuck on the last play, how you just missed that pass, you're probably not going to make the next one. So just like getting over your mistakes.
What about mistakes outside of sports, like mistakes in their personal lives? How does that make you feel about certain athletes? They mess up outside of sports.
I feel
think
like
It doesn't matter.
sports is kind of like an escape from like the outside to me. Like
Yeah, it
I'm
shouldn't
just
affect
kind of
how
like
Yeah.
yeah.
I feel like you definitely get judged more if you mess up in your like life and you're an athlete. I mean, you see that in like any pro athlete. If they mess up, it's in someone else who isn't a pro athlete. And obviously, they're gonna get aimed more at about it. But I feel like they let it all go when they play, and they don't think about it, and like they can just let it all go.
For me, I don't think that success can be achieved without failure. So I don't think it's a big deal, because you fail and you learn from your mistakes so you can succeed.
Just how about how you deal about with how you deal with the problem. Whether
Yeah.
they make a mistake and then deal with it the way that makes sense.
What about pre-pro, so college athletes? How much time do you think they spend practicing and playing versus school? I know
4
you're a college
hours.
athlete, so.
4 hours, like practicing a day, at least if they're good.
That'd be so fun.
Yeah.
Just 4 hours a day.
Yeah.
I mean, and like one of those should be like conditioning, I think.
They do. My sister plays in college, and they have weightlifting in the morning. They have their classes, then practice at night. So it's constant. So unless you make free time to do, then you have to be on top of your schoolwork. Otherwise, you just have to be a pretty rounded person to be able to do that.
So yeah, the school is just as important as any sport, because you're not going to go anywhere if you can't get to college.
He's like, no. I mean, he's like, no. I think like
I mean, you can't
in
just
life,
Unless
though,
you're like a pro.
like you don't need school if you're good at volleyball. I can just go pro. I don't need to go to college,
A
right?
good education.
But
Well, like,
I'm
what
not
about,
a
okay,
person.
what happens if you get injured and you can't play anymore and you
Coach.
don't have an education?
Yeah, what do you
Coach.
have to fall back on?
coach? Yeah, look at Bobby.
Yeah, but you also
Yeah, no, but because he has an
Yeah, I know.
education.
I was
Teacher
just joking.
when you coach, so you would need an education.
I mean, but I've already coached. Like I have 2 clubs.
Tristan, you have too much confidence.
I don't think it's necessary.
Do you think some college athletes get paid?
If you win tournaments, you get prizes.
I guess
So
scholarships.
Isn't it illegal?
kinda
Secretly.
count.
It's scholarships.
I think
Yeah.
Denzel got some money. Got in
Do you
trouble.
think they should get paid?
yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Why?
But
Because they've already spent money on the sport to get as good as they are.
Yeah, training takes a
you're
lot
putting
of money
so
and a lot of
much
time,
time
and
into
so like younger athletes, it's harder to have a job, especially if
Yeah.
you're training every day of the week. And so I think that it should be at least be able to put the money towards training because it's quite expensive.
But then again, I feel like money changes people, and you can definitely see like the difference in like the heart between like college players and pro players. Sometimes like you can see that like, I mean, if you're a pro player and you're like sitting on the bench or something, you're like, I'm still getting paid. But I think that there's a difference in college. Like you work harder towards the like goal, because you know that, I mean, you're just working hard compared to
personal
just getting money. So yeah, it's your own personal achievement.
So, taking a step back from being athletes, I want to talk about you guys as sports fans. So, if you could watch your favorite team anywhere, where would that be? How would you watch them?
It'd be at their practice, so I could see how they practice and like what they do and the drills they do, and then I can copy them to get better.
No, that's a good point.
Yeah.
Maybe on a
like watching, going to like if your favorite team is the Lakers, I think it'd be a lot cooler to go watch a Laker practice.
Yeah.
And like be around in that environment than maybe go into an actual game.
Well, also because you see all the fun they have in practice too. Because in games it's more like a serious like mood and you have to like, get your head in it. But in practice it's like have fun and try to get better. You can make mistakes because it's practice.
Would you rather watch a game live, seeing it right there in front of you, or on TV?
Live.
Why?
You can get into it more.
yeah.
Like you won't be
You
the
can,
only one
jump up
yelling.
and-
Yeah.
You know.
Depends
It's
where
kinda
you're
weird if
seated.
you're
I think
alone
it depends where
in
you're
the room.
seated.
Yeah.
Because if
You're
you're so
gonna
far away
tap.
you can't
Yeah.
even see the ball, it's
like
not
guys
worth
are
it in my opinion.
Yeah. Does money affect that? So if it costs $100 to get a ticket to be live, or it's free to watch that at home, what would you do?
Free.
Well, if it's 100, it's my parents.
Probably watch
it
it at home.
depends.
Yeah.
Depends.
Depends.
If it's my own money, I mean,
No.
I'll stay at home. But if it's my dad's, he can buy the tickets.
Who would you go watch it with?
My dad.
Someone else who's really into the sport
Yeah.
too, so they could enjoy it.
Yeah.
When you want to find out news about your team or check scores or anything like that, where do you go?
My friend, she's like really tuned in.
Like what specifically on your phone?
I look up like blah 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 and blah blah score, or like I feel like you can see on like YouTube like how the plays are going.
Any specific apps you guys use?
Sorry.
Just
Give me the internet.
Or social media?
I mean, Instagram, if you're following them
Yeah, I
on
follow
Twitter.
USA V
Twitter.
on Instagram.
Yeah, definitely Instagram.
I feel like
And then,
Twitter
like-
gives you fast updates too.
Yeah,
so.
Twitter does do that too.
What do you do if there's a game on late at night, or it's an international game and they're playing their side of the world? How do you watch it?
Record it.
Record it.
Record it.
and then
Or
sleep
you can
and then
actually
watch it later.
depending on how into
YouTube.
it you are.
When there are like breaking news, somebody makes a trade, or there's, you know, something happens outside an athlete's life, what's the very first place that you know you get the quickest news?
Just Google everything.
You guys are not as social media savvy.
I
know.
know. Sports Center. I feel like I get a lot of stuff from Sports Center,
Yeah.
like ESPN.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's where I get the
ESPN.
fastest information of
I know
like
people
trades
that
and
have like
stuff.
apps for certain sports teams.
Or my dog.
How do you guys celebrate when your team wins?
Yeah.
Food.
Yeah.
Food afterwards.
A lot of food.
Lots of food.
A lot of really good food. That sounds right.
How do you celebrate when your favorite professional team wins?
I'm just happy happy. I don't like go out and celebrate.
I feel like I want to.
Well, you don't have to go out.
I feel like I can brag about my team.
Same.
Do you guys have a lot of team gear from your favorite teams?
No.
Yes.
Why not?
Because I'm not gonna spend my money on that. Wait.
What was the question?
Do you have team gear of your favorite like, sports teams?
Kinda.
I feel like I'd rather buy my own gear.
I'd rather spend money
Justin.
on towards gear
Alright, we're almost done, guys.
someone else's.
What is sports marketing?
Advertising.
Nice.
Am I understanding the sport that you have and trying to understand your audience? So figuring out like, hey, are you trying to learn more about a certain team, learn more about what a certain player is doing, and helping spread that brand?
Anyone else?
I know there's a class at our school for it.
Yeah, there's definitely a class at my school for it.
There is a class at your school for it.
What?
There is a class at your school for
Yes,
it?
there is.
Cool.
I just have too many electives.
Do you know?
Too smart.
Do you know like Travis?
If you guys can remember, do you have a favorite like sports commercial?
I know I do. Oh, I really like the ones where it was like Peyton Manning and his brother, and they like changed the voices on them, and it was like them in like two different scenes, or they just like have it like, this is me Peyton, this is me Peyton, and it's like, I don't really know how to describe it, but that was my favorite.
I tend to remember the ones that are more funny.
Yeah,
That's just me.
What kind of shoes does your favorite athlete wear?
Nothing because it's beach volleyball. Sand socks, you guys.
I like
Sand
Cam
socks.
Newton's shoes. He's got some personalized shoes with his own dancers on them.
Do you guys play video games?
No.
No.
I play like
Like
games on my phone.
solitaire sometimes.
Video games?
I don't have an app for solitaire.
Do you consider video games a sport?
No.
I do recognize that if you put in the work, you can get better on it, and that it's very hard to
that goes
do.
for a lot of things.
Yeah, but that's very hard to do at that elite level that some people do. But I mean, just if you're doing it after school for fun, no.
Yeah.
But if you're actually training for something and compete, then yes.
Okay. 3 more questions. If your favorite team bought the new Samsung Galaxy phones, would you?
No.
Why?
Well, I would just because I like Samsung already, but not because of them.
If you were commissioner for a day of your favorite sports league, what would you do? Do whatever you want.
Can you give us some examples? What do you mean by that? I don't.
If you were commissioner of the NFL and you had all teams at your disposal, what would you do?
Ooh.
Well, there could be so many fun things.
That's too much.
I'd make a little date.
I feel you, Ash.
Speed dating.
I didn't get these questions, these answers at the end of interview. Okay, last question. If money was no object, you had all the money in the world, what sporting event would you go see?
Yeah,
All of them.
Yeah.
No?
Was that a
Am I wrong?
question or was that an answer?
Well, I mean, like, I thought that would be a default. Right?
Olympics would be cool.
The Olympics, it's like the
Olympics.
coolest
Yeah.
thing ever. They have everything.
And it's usually
best.
really
It's like all the
places.
countries.
Yeah, it has like cool places too.
It's also I would go see any sporting event that also is a really nice place to visit because then I'd be able to go out and visit different
Like
places.
Hawaii?
I guess, yeah.
Like Hawaii, that'd be awesome.
That'd be really cool.
That is it.
Cool.
Thank you guys.
Oh, I think I have marks on my legs.
I know,
from
I
this
was
thing.
like,
Oh, now we have to
I've
play
been
again.
brain nerves.
Oh.
On court 1, start warming up. I need Anna. I'm sorry, on court 2, I need Anna and Erica versus Kayla and Cody. And this is the semifinals. So we will see who advances on to the final match.